Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Plapper Platypus is the name. And I am finally coming back to Dragon Quest Tact. Now, the main reason I'm coming back is because these awesome welcome back missions that I just got. Lots of good rewards here. Now, before you knew me for, what do I play now? Dragon Quest Monsters, before Octopath Traveler, before Octopath COTC, there was Dragon Quest Tact. One of the first games that I got kind of popular playing on my channel. And popular is a big word, but comparatively to a lot of people. So look at this. We get all these rewards. It's awesome, right? But there is one downside I gotta mention. So if we go to the notice, we can see under the important notices, one, we got a roadmap on Christmas. Check out our roadmap. January 2024 roadmap release. Badass. However, I also saw the end of service. So obviously, I'm not coming back to playing the game. I heard that there was a end of service, and it was kind of bittersweet, you know? I don't play the game anymore. I haven't played it in probably over a year at this point at minimum. And seriously, I haven't played it in about 2 years, like where I was playing every day, grinding and stuff. But it is still a little bittersweet in the sense that I have a lot of really positive memories of this game. And one of the things that kind of gave me, I don't want to say comfort, but something I really liked about it is that I kind of knew that no matter what happened, I'd always be able to come back and look at my account that I worked really, really hard on for a long time. And that's just, you know, it's going away, which is okay. That's fine. I mean, my account obviously gets weaker and weaker over time. But there was a lot of money in this account, a lot of time, a lot of investment, a lot of effort over the years, or over pretty much a year, I guess, on this account. And it's kind of sad that I won't be able to come back here and look at these creatures and think of all the fond memories, you know? Like, especially this guy right here. Sorry, not Roger. I don't remember his name. It's like Kiefer. It's this guy here. This guy was such a fucking beast. I was so happy when he came out and he was an A rank. And then it was, in fact, what rank are my guys? I don't even remember anymore. They're A7, and I think they're going up to A9 now. But like, I have a fully awakened Sorrow, which feels really cool. Fully upgraded Hackosaurus, or Halbertsaurus. I think this is the arena monster, right? He's got 9,000 talent points. Fully awakened, almost a fully awakened Viking. Fully awakened here, and I just, like, I got so much stuff in here, and I really liked this game a lot. So it's kind of bittersweet. I kind of want to do a show and tell a little bit of the game. I don't even know what I'm saying, like what the point of the video is necessarily. I don't expect it to get a lot of views, but it's kind of a send-off. Maybe we'll do some polls. Obviously not spending money, but they announced rank 9, and then they put like a fucking roadmap out, and then they canceled it on Christmas Day. It's just like, it's shitty. Like, I know it doesn't affect me as much as it affects other people, but it's still like, this was like when I, as the Platypus, was kind of solidified as the Platypus. I was already doing it with other games like One Step for Eden, but this is the game where I became the Platypus in a sense. And I still, on every game I play, I usually make my name Platypoo, because this game only had enough characters to make my character name in this game Platypoo. So I usually, so it's like this game has impacted a lot of my gaming stuff. And so it's sad to see it go, man. Like, I'll never forget this Zoma. And the main reason I use Dragon Lord and Dragon Quest Monsters and why I want Zoma is because of this game, you know? And things like that. So it's had a big impact on me. Let's take a look if there's scouts. Let's see. I don't think they'll let us spend money, but I am kind of interested if there's scouts. We have enough for 2 10-poles. What is this? 1 owned? Let's do this. We'll do Maltese for a dying game that we don't care about. But the community, the reason this is so disappointing, and I'm even like bringing it up, is the community for this game is so fucking strong. The amount of times I've watched this fucking animation, man, and I already know the very first thing we get is gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be fucking Stone Golem and shit, you know. Mogus, I just got him on a DQM. Probably a lot of new A ranks just in general, to be honest. Is it gonna be a Mogus? Not a Mogus. Yep, Skeleton Soldier. There we go. Just go ahead and skip. It doesn't matter anymore, right? What the fuck is that? That's a Sorrow, man. I don't know what Ashroth is. Obviously, I'm disconnected from this game a little bit. But what I was saying is like the community for this game was so tight knit. Me, Laliette, Chase, Kage, Pack Demon, like the content creators were awesome. The fans of the game have been awesome, and they're dedicated. They play this game all the time. Like, it's an addiction. It's probably a problem. It's probably a blessing that this game is dying in a sense. But like, it's just sad. That's all. Because the game had such a active audience. Maybe they weren't spending enough money, but like, again, if they're not going to tell you how much money you need to spend, then like, what are you going to do? Let's just do this. Will this below be sure gems needed? Okay, just do whatever it is. That's fine. There we go. Guaranteed S rank. One-time stamp. I hope they do an end of service. Give everyone 300,000, 600,000 fucking stamps, you know? I want everyone to get pretty much every unit they want max A rank. I want someone to be able to just spend 6 hours doing polls, filling out stamps. The game has no more weight anymore. There's no reason. They turned off the shop. You might as well let everyone have fun, but I also want to go through and look at my stuff, and, you know, let's take a look at who they added to the game. I don't know why it's so fucking blurry. It's not on my phone. Oh, it actually is on my phone. Interesting. It's interesting. I put this all the way up to the max graphical setting. I wonder if there's a different one for, like, text. I mean, it looks good on this screen to me. Let's go ahead and take a look in here. What is that? What is happening? I mean, it was the beginning of the end when they added the ability to get fucking free things, right? Simplified graphics, off. There we go. Does that look better? I don't know why it reset that. Look at that, 239 stamina. We're going hard in this game. Look at all these banners. It's crazy. But yeah, I want to show you guys my favorite unit and kind of... I almost want to reminisce and just talk about the game, but I guess not. I have a lot of videos for that. I mean, this will be in my playlist. Maybe I could put a link to the playlist down below, but like you could just kind of look like probably hundreds, maybe just 100 different Dragon Quest videos of guides, this, that, the other thing. Just me loving the game. And there's some of me criticizing the game. There was a lot of problems, but like what I love is like everyone just brought something to the table. You know, Laliette brought meta. Tact even kind of brought meta too, but he also brought determination and a free-to-play mindset with a determination to do really, really good. Kage brought a little bit of spice. Kage was kind of interesting. He's kind of a mix, right? He brought a little bit of meta, a little bit of shit talking, a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of all that. Chase was like the guy that would point out everything for sure, just like point out all the problems. Chase got a lot of shit, man, over the years. I was one of the few that really, early on that like stood up for Chase. I don't know if that's stood up is the right word, but I do think when he was pointing out all the shit that was wrong in the game, and everyone was like, "Don't say there's anything wrong. They'll end service." It's like, no, what end service is them not fixing shit, right? Like, so like I would kind of point that out. I always tend to be a more positive in general, but I do think that he had an important role there, and I think in the end he's probably proven right, you know. But I will say there is, I love you, Chase, but there are times where I'm like, I think he just gets a hard-on for people hating him. Because sometimes he just wants to push a button, and he's just like, I bet I can make everyone fucking hate me in the least amount of time possible. And you know what? I like that about you. Look at all these. You know what? You know what I'm most proud of? When this unit came out, and he was the best unit in the entire game, and I got him, I was so happy. What is this? Can you equip... Oh, you can't equip multiple things. Okay, interesting. I never gave a single experience point to Maya Stark. Not one. I'm petty like that. When they said he's the strongest unit in the game, I was like, yeah, but look at it. He's literally the single dumbest looking character of all time. The 2 swords is stupid. He looks like Captain Ginyu had fucking... sex with a bucket of brown paint, you know. It's just like he's got that weird dick at the bottom. His swords are stupid. I hate everything about his design pretty much. He's like my least favorite villain because I think they were trying to make a cool one, but like compare that to like the simplicity but like awesomeness of just a badass dragon with the evil eye. Yeah, like this guy is cool. I get to like look at these character models all day. It's just such a good game. It's so fun. And remember this guy? Oh man, this guy is the shit. When he came out and he was good for the Blossom doors, and you can get him like, what did I need on him? I don't even have a thing on him, but like he would be good at potentially blinding enemies, and he was really fast. You can see I got +10 on some of this stuff. If you look at my Zoma's probably my most built unit. Although now he's gonna be behind, right? But I had an A5 Zoma, and he was like, oh man, I have so many good memories of fucking Mr. Moist here. Oh, that's right. I used to name my monsters after Patreon members. So if some of the ones you'll see are Pack Demon is that one. I forgot you could rename pets. I'd rename them after my favorite boys, and like Patreon people and stuff. Where's Zoma? Zoma never got A5, actually. I got A4 Zoma, which is kind of sad. But if we look at his abilities here, all right, +9, +10, +10. And then he got Talent Blossoms, which I never even played. Man. I really, really loved this game for a long time. It definitely went a direction that I didn't like about 6 months in, and then I gave it more time, and it just kind of, in my opinion, kept getting worse. It was just, I mean, there was a point, I mean, I was as hardcore as anyone, right? There was a point where I had every single icon you could get. I mean, it's way long gone now. But if we look here at these icons, the player icons, there was a point where I had every single player icon available in the game. And for like the first 6 months, 7 months, I never missed a player icon. That was my main goal, is to get to collect all the things. And what I found the most fun was just using usually like some, like I remember when like it was a big deal. It's like, oh, you cleared the hardest battle stages, things like that. Like I was really proud of a lot of these. I should be using the Platypunk though. Let's go out the way we should with the Platypunk. Accolades? I don't even remember if I don't have a single accolade. Man, it's just weird to see something that, even though it's not, it's kind of like an ex-girlfriend. And I know that might be a weird analogy, but it's like something you don't really care about anymore, but you heard that they died and you're still like, man, that's weird. Like you're just kind of reminiscing about, like, I remember we used to spend a lot of time together, man. Yeah, you were bad for me. Yeah, I didn't like you all the time, but there was a lot of good in the beginning, man. There was a lot of good in the beginning. And I mean, that's Dragon Quest Tact, man. Let's take a look at I wonder if I would even recognize the game anymore. Thank you for the pop-ups. This game had so many problems and so many good things. Oh, look at all these daily rewards. Oh. Story? I wonder how much story they added. Let's take a look at where I cleared. Because I played a little bit. I came back for a little bit of time. So let's take a look. I mean, it looks like I cleared all of stage 1, unless there's multiple difficulties. Hard. Okay. So, yeah. Jesus Christ. I played up till the Silver Cup. And then in normal, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Woodwind. I did clear all of Woodwind, and I don't think there was a part 3. Yeah, okay. Oh no, look at that. Level 1 is complete. New phenomenon. Interesting. Man. It feels so weird to look at all this stuff. I know it's only been a couple of years, but like I spent so much time in this game. Is there a playtime calculator? That's one wonderful thing about Octopath COTC, is you could actually see your playtime. Oh my god, we can go to the swap. Oh my god, guys, we could do something I've always wanted to do. We could spend money in this game. I'm kidding. Oh, baby. Oh, yes. I could finally do something I've always wanted to do. I don't know if I've ever gotten this S rank. But now we have 110 all-purpose upgrade tomes. There you go. Oh, man. We can just go through and do the single most inefficient thing possible with every resource and not feel bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this. How many times have people hit this button? As of a few days ago, it would have been suicide for your account. Codex Medium. I'll take 478 of those, please. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Let's take a look. Can we do anything else? Special, limited. normal. I'm gonna pick my phone back up. Take a look here. Is there a money shop still? Ooh, monster metal swap shop? No. Where is the okay, here's the gold shop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, who says, hey, Kage, who said you can't have fun in this game anymore, huh? Who said you can't have fun in this game anymore? Look at this. Holy shit. If that's not fun, I don't know what is. Jesus. They never changed this, huh? Years and years and years. They still have the dog shit items in the dog shit store for the same dog shit price. It's absolutely insane. I have over 1 million gold because I'm that problem. There was something else I really wanted to do too. The awakening shop material. Maybe this is it. 144 beast. You know what we do? We go get copy of a Helion. He's already at A5. How about a striking Sabercat? Oh, yes! This is suicide on the account. This is like watching... You're watching someone do something inappropriate right here. Holy shit. The fact that they even let you hit those buttons is kind of insane. But yeah, I don't know. I guess this is a good time. Oh, look at Platypunk is right here with the party icon. That's always nice. They must have been thinking about me. Yeah, so I mean, you know what? I'm gonna just wrap this video up. We've talked about the game a little bit. It's end of service. It's sad to see it go. But I want you to tell me what your favorite memories are. I've kind of been sharing some memories, not of any stages in particular, because honestly, the stages ended up becoming mostly headaches. I mostly have good memories of units in stages. Like, oh my god, I can't believe how good this unit is in this stage. Squidzilla is like one of my all-time favorites. Archdemon is one of my all-time favorites. Back in the early game, man, early game, Hell Gladiator was the PvP champion. You know, or not PvP champion, but he was like the champion. You know why? Because they gave us a free King Bubble Slime who could clear all the game's content like a fucking god. You could poison people and then double poison them, and Hell Gladiator let you put immune enemies to become a resistant so you could actually do it. And then they fucking sealed that hole, man. But Bento, you can see this is Bento because this was like literally the free-to-play savior. He was so good at helping you progress the game, and he just fucking zoop, died. There was a point where King She Slime was meta. Let's go and sort by power. What's my strongest unit? By combat power, CP. There was a whole CP meta, which maybe is still the same, but when you were trying to be the best CP, like you would put certain equipment on certain monsters to boost your account CP right before reset to try to get #1 for the day before you change the equipment back and use it for what's practical. Archdemon, look at this motherfucker. I love this guy. Did he end up getting a bloom? He has Glacier. Glacier, the moderate crack type martial damage is so fucking dog shit. It's unbelievable. Even Boom was terrible. Kaboom was okay. But Arc Kaboom is when he started getting good. So I must have gotten that one later. Major Bang type. Potency 50. It also had range. And then he had a bunch of cool perks. I mean, not really, to be completely honest. But I liked it. Kaboom Potency. Arc Kaboom Potency. Advanced only? Oh, you could like lower them if you wanted to. Oh, so you can get the things and you can minimize them that way. There was something where it was like, there was a chance to dual cast on one of your units or whatever. I don't even remember what unit it was. And it's like, oh, this is bad. You don't want to get it because sometimes you deal double damage. And that would like fuck up. Because the maps are so precise that dealing double damage was a negative thing. Because you would knock them into the next phase, which you didn't want to do. Man, so many good memories with all these. Not all these monsters, but a lot of them. When you see the monsters this high of a level, like there was a whole time I was getting so serious about doing like budget builds with like really high attack weak monsters. Like there was I was like, oh, here's the most powerful, one of the most powerful units in the game. Oh my god, Boreal Serpent. We got him up to 611 attack, which is probably dog shit now, but at the time it was insane. I think it was Dark Saber Cub here, where this guy was like, he had one of the highest attacks in the game if you gave him the good gear, and then he also had the 270% potency, which was insane to boss monsters. This guy was so fucking powerful. I fucking love this guy. I was really into like trying to find budget stuff, things that were friendly. And then it just, as time went on, it was just like less and less and less relevant. Like they added so many monsters that were B and D rank and like F rank and like, but they're just bad. They just like, they almost had no use ever. They just got completely outclassed by anything that was S rank, you know, which I guess makes sense in a point. I A5'd my Mucifer. This is a lot of stamina. This is a lot of stamina. And I did this before Arena came out. I was convinced that Mucifer was going to be top tier insane unit. I was wrong. But in fact, I like Mucifer so much that I ended up getting a Baramos A2 Barbatos. And I still think this guy is fucking badass. People, when he came out, they said he's dog shit. He never got an awakening, it looks like. But I'm telling you, I thought he was great. He has Hellburst. He has Hellflash. He just did good damage, man. And in a turn where he couldn't move, you'd be able to boost him anyway. I mean, I'm sure, like, straight up, if you're like a meta guy, like, he's probably not that good, but I really liked him. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Game is going into end of service on Christmas. I mean, it's going into service like in the next month or two or something, but it's dead. Dragon Quest Tact, I'm gonna miss you. I know I haven't played you in a while, but a part of me thought you would always be there for me, you know? Where it's like this game would be like Dokkan Battle, where because the community is so tight and they play this so much that it's like, all right, in 10 years, this game will still be here, and I can still come back and look at my account, even though I probably won't play seriously anymore. Maybe I'll come back for like a special Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy, but maybe, I mean, but like a Dragon Quest where I get Sylvando and something. Like I'd come back just to get Sylvando because I like him. Anyway, here's the welcome back mission, so I can dedicate a lot of my time to an officially dead game if I want to. I mean, I'm sure these are good rewards. Play TNT board one time. Don't even know what that is, but I'm sure it's fun. All right, well, guys, this is a bit of a weird video, I know. We're going to get back to the normal content after this, but when I heard this is going to die, there is probably going to be one more video about this. I'm trying to get a bunch of content creators from the game to give a DQT a proper send-off for all of us and kind of reminisce about it, maybe like a podcast setting. But other than that, you probably won't hear about this game on my channel ever again. And that's okay. All good things must come to an end. I feel bad for the people that this game was a large part of what they did, and they really, really cared about the game and wanted to continue. But there's newer and better games out there. Hopefully we get another Dragon Quest game. Hopefully it's not just another gacha, but at least give us a Dragon Quest gacha that isn't dog poop, right? At least give us, like, this was by far, like, the other gachas for Dragon Quest have been so bad. Adventure of Dai, I'm sorry, that game was fucking shit, in my opinion. If you had a lot of fun with it, I apologize. Of the Stars, I thought that game was, like, insanely not fun. This was by far the most fun game I ever had with a gacha on Dragon Quest Tact, or Dragon Quest. But anyway, also I'm a Monster fanboy, as you guys know, because that's currently what my content's on. Anyway, much love. Per platypus is per platypus. I will see you on the flip-flop in the next more quote-unquote real video. And yeah, if you're interested, go watch some of my old Dragon Quest Tact videos if you want to reminisce about a time when the game was... I was very optimistic about the game and couldn't wait for the future of it. Peace out, friends.